Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. I'm just going to just see if there's, oh, there we go. Perfect. So I can see. Oh, hair's a mess. Just washed it. Needs a haircut. Coming soon, I hope. Oh, I gotta turn the volume down on this one. Oh, dear. Sorry about that. So thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. We have a fun, super easy card for you today. We're going to be using the Inspirational Sketches on this one. I'll show it to you because if I show it to you now, it's going to be backwards, and that really, yeah. So I'll show you the card sketch, and I'll also show you the stamp set that we're using today. So, well, I guess we went into the deep freeze, or going into the deep freeze. It was cold last night, and woke up this morning, and it was freezing in the house. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Marie. I can't read. That's so small. Yeah, I woke up this morning and it was freezing in the house. I went to turn up the heat and it wouldn't turn up. So we had to call somebody in to help. And I guess it's just a switch on the furnace. It's not, we don't have to have the furnace replaced. It's just a switch that has to be looked after. Okay, so I've chatted for a couple minutes here. Please do so, and post your creation on the site. My screen just went black. Okay, there it's all there from. Okay, so I can't see any comments. I thought if I got use my new iPad, can't see comments. I don't understand that. I guess I have to figure it out. Okay, so we have our card base, which is a 5.5 by 8.5 golden cord at 4 1/4. I have a piece of designer series paper, and this, I'm not following the sketch exactly because I like to do things my own way. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to be adhered onto here like this. And there is a little bit of glue on there already, but just add a little bit more. Yeah, so it was cold in the house today. Thank goodness my husband has all kinds of heaters in the garage, but all of them are propane, so of course we're going to bring them in the house, but he did have no electric ones, so we brought that in. We do have a gas stove, so I have that on. And then so I was able to cook some soup up for lunch, and then the guy came around about 2 o'clock, I guess, and wasn't even here an hour, and it cost us $500. Like, really? But I guess it is what it is, right? So I have a piece of Very Vanilla that is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. I have a piece of Lost Lagoon that's, I think it's about, I'm going to cut it down. It's 4 inches and by 1 inch. And then this one here is going to be the same, and it's 3/4 of an inch. This is just scrap pieces of paper. So I'm going to stamp using my basic way, and I'm going to do this one right here today. So just letting you know that I am planning my January card class, and we're going to be using the Be Mine bundle, which is in the catalog. Just want to just show you. I've got the cards all made. I just have to just do all the details and cross my eyes. So we're going to be using this stamp set here, and then we will. Isn't that cute? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry. So I just finished the samples, so I just have to do up my little blurb and stuff like that. Okay, so I hadn't even used this yet. It's still brand new in the package. So I'm just going to take the sticker off of what I'm going to use, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the sticker right onto my block, just like that. I'm going to grab my pick a tool. I'm just going to take off the backings here. There we go. Now I'm going to find my stamp set. It's right here. And I'm going to have my stamp set, and then I'm going to add, okay, let's just have a basic idea. Okay. And then I'm going to and figure this out. This one. This one should be up here somewhere. There we go. So I'm cleaning out my craft room, and I bought a whole bunch of material and stuff because I thought I was going to do some quilting, but I'm more of a, I don't have patience. Let's put it that way. So I have a whole bunch of material and stuff like that I'm going to be selling off. So if you live in the Winnipeg area and you're interested, just pop me a message and I will. Hey Mary Lou, thanks for watching. We can set up a time and you can come over and check out what I have. I have quite a bit of, so yeah, quite a bit of stuff left. So I'm just going to just stamp this, and I'm stamping it in basic gray, and I'm using, of course, my inks, because I'm going to be using my blends, and you just want to make sure. It is so pretty. So I'm going to take that off. Okay, so I'm going to color this is going to be like a muted flower. I'm not going to make it bright, I'm going to make it mute. So I'm going to use some muted colors, what I think is muted colors. So I have my wild wheat. I'm going to color the center of my flowers using my wild wheat, representing the yellow, right? I picked my colors from the designer series paper, the softly sampled, and go from there. And then I'm going to bring in my soft sea foam. I'm going to use the dark. I'm going to color the leaves that color. So how's the weather where you guys are? We went into a deep freeze last night. Like, yeah. It was like cold today. I didn't even go outside. Too much of a chicken, I guess. We were out last night. We went over to Costco and we purchased a new freezer. And Rick filled up the van, and it was 99 cents a liter here. But that's not going to stay, and plus we're going to pay for that. I'm sure we're going to pay for that. It was a campaign promise from our premier, so I don't think it's going to last too long. So I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral and do the light one on this here. I mean, it's great for now, like, but I have a feeling we're going to pay for this one. And there's some so this freezer we bought it's huge. I don't know how we're gonna get it downstairs. I don't know. It's huge. I'm gonna use my dark, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrong hand. Just gonna put the dark in here. Yeah, so I guess Kiefer and Rick are going to figure out how to bring that cooler or the freezer down. So I'm just taking the darker of the Calypso Coral and just going to where there's darker on my flower, I'm just going to color that in. But I really love, check those out. The mushrooms on that, or the toadstools. I think I call them toadstools. And the bird is just gorgeous. Yeah, that'll be fun to do in like a nice red. Okay. Something about when I start coloring, I focus too much on that and I forget to chit chat with you. Yeah, so that a little chilly today. I have a heater downstairs, so it was nice and warm down here. I just cranked it up, but it was nice and warm down here, and then I go upstairs to take a break, and then I freeze my butt off. But Molly, who's usually cold, didn't bother her whatsoever. But it's all fixed for now until I guess the piece they have to bring in. So it's gotta come back in about 5 days. But he has a furnace up and running right now, so that's a good thing. I'm just coloring the lighter parts of what I think is the flowers, and just in a circular motion using the finer tip of my blends. I just find the finer tip on my blends is a lot lighter than the wider. And I want that effect of the two-tone of the flowers. So I guess the weather in eastern Canada, I'm probably thinking eastern United States too, is they're getting dumped on. They're going to get quite a bit of snow and a lot of wind in the Maritimes too. Which, oh, and my boys are playing. Winnipeg Jets are playing right now, and the Bud Light just went off, so it looks like they scored. So that's good. Just coloring the leaves, and then we'll assemble the card. There's more leaves on our petals on this than I thought. Holy smokers. Almost done, and then we'll assemble the card. Okay, so there we have it. And there we go. Okay, so this piece is going to go right about there. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to add some Winkestella. Of course we are, right? Just add. Just finishes off. I just love Winkestella. I'm not going to put any other bling on the card. I'm just going to use the Winkestella. So I have card club this week, starting tomorrow, which is Zoom. But if you live in the Winnipeg area and you're interested, you want to come on over, I do have a couple card kits available if you're interested. And the cost is $20. We're doing 4 cards, 3 cards and a 3D project, using new product from the mini catalog. And the cost is $20, or if you make a purchase of $40 or more, then the class is free. So I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add dimensionals, of course. Add a few dimensionals on the back side. I'm going to tear this. I'm going to off-center this. I'm just going to like that. And then this piece is going to go here. But first of all, I'm just going to stamp my sentiment. And I'm going to use the Enjoy the Journey. I think it's that. I love that saying. Now, this is it right here. We're basically going to do the same thing as what we did with the flowers. I'm just going to grab a block. And I'm going to grab the sentiment, Enjoy the Journey. So if you guys are asking questions, I'm sorry, I can't see them on my iPad, so I will answer them when I'm done the video. So I apologize for that. got to be a better way. I have to figure that one out. And enjoy the journey. Yeah. Nope. There we go. And the font on that is just gorgeous. I just love that. So since I stamped that in Basic Gray, I'm going to stamp my sentiment using the Basic Gray also. And so if you're also in the Winnipeg area, just letting you know I am having my bingos coming up in February. It's the 21st, Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and we'll send you the information when it goes live. I'm still working on the registration form. I'll get the registration form done, and I'll announce it shortly. So I'm just going to cut this back. 3. And this one here, I'm going to do it at 3 1/4. And then I'm just going to grab my dimensionals. Just 1/4 inch all the way around. If not, we'll trim it. So just trim the edge off this one, and then we'll just add it onto here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dimension on the right hand side, and I'm going to put 2 on the left hand side because it's going to sit off of the base there, and I want it to lie flat. So you already have a row of dimensionals. So and that. I'm going to step a bit higher. There, like that. Oh, it doesn't look straight. There we go. And you know what? I have the butterfly embellishments. Let's add those. Just going to find them. They're in here somewhere. I don't have them. I do. There they are. So let's add a couple of those. Add one up here. And then add another right there. There we go. And there is the card for today. So I started with this sketch right here, and I finished with that. So if you decide to play along, just make sure that you post it on Casing Tuesday. Just could type in Casing Tuesday in Facebook. It'll take you to the page, and you can join, or you can join and add your creation. We would love to see it. So I'm thinking that's it for now, and I will see you on Thursday morning, bright and early. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Just pop them in the comments, and I'll answer them once I get upstairs and get this posted and all that sort of stuff. So thanks again for joining me. Greatly appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day, and stay safe, stay warm wherever you are, and we'll talk to you soon. See yous. Bye.